11 o'clock on this Thursday, the 6th of March morning, and a very good morning it is. A very warm welcome to one and all. Great to have you with us. CTV Sports coming to you live from Santa Rita Polo Farm on the Aspen Field for a very important game in the Halo Polo 6-Goal Trophy 2025. Velera are out there this morning. They are already coming into this game with a 2-0. Let me just quickly tell you who's out there for Velera. We've got Sailor Schwaber, 15 years, very young, 15 years of age, at number 1. Playing off -1 at number 2, Bautista Alessandrini. The 1 goal, and then over to number 3, and that, of course, is Hope Ariano. Great to have her back here at Santa Rita, playing off 2 goals, and of course her brother Lucas Ariano. They total a team handicap of 5. Buena Vibra. Now they've got a record of 1-1, so a very important game for them. Florencio Merlos at -1 at number 2. Also a very young, 15 years of age. Great to see her in the saddle. Juliana Tarazona coming in off a -1 handicap, and then Tincho Agustin Merlos. They call him Tincho, a 7-goaler. And, of course, Celestino Merlos playing off 0 goals. That team also totaling a total of 5. Your umpire, the one and only Dale Schwetz, there in the middle of your screen, just giving final words of instructions to the two teams. And let me just go through the way these two teams have fared so far. Well, Buena Vibra, as I say, a 1-1. They lost their opening match to the Polo School by 6-7. Very, very close. But they beat the Three Graces in overtime, 5-4. So they still very much have a chance, subject to how this game finishes, of possibly making it through to the final. Velera, on the other hand, they've got a clean record, 2-0. They beat the Polo School 6-4, and the Three Graces 7.5-5. Now, should Velera win this morning, well, that will make them, will give them the ticket through to the final, where Smithfield, who came top of their bracket, will be waiting. They had a 3-0, so they did very well. So Velera has a chance here with a win to make it through. Now, should they not win, and should Buena Vibra win, we would have a 3-way shootout between Buena Vibra, Velera, and the Polo School. But that's all if and when. Let's just see how this game pans out. Here we go then. Ball's in play. And away we go. And the Merloses, of which there are 3, they're in the blue shirts. And obviously Velera in the pink shirts. And away we go. The first throw in and the first possession going to the Blues. But here comes Velera. Let's see if they can do something here. They were pushing their way into that Buena Vibra territory already early on. As, yeah, that looks like it could go all the way, a little under the neck shot. Will that go through? It goes through, so a cracking start here for Velera, and the man with the number 4, Lucas Ariana. Keep a close eye on him. A very, very strong hitter and a very, very, well, just a great all-round player. Gets involved here. You see, steals the ball, no mistake. And then cool as a cucumber, just puts it through. Cracking first goal here for Velera. And that's, I'm sure, the kind of start that the team would be looking forward to, especially Sailor Schwaber. Back to the halfway line they go then. Both teams, as I say, coming in on 5 goals. Ball's back in play, and it looks like Velera are going to win this one as well. And this time it's the turn of Bautista Alessandrini. Slightly overrides. Picked up again by Ariano. Saw a man coming down the line, avoided or evaded him. Now the long drive up to the front door. That's a perfect pass. If it goes through, and it does, well, I don't know what he had for breakfast, but it's clearly something I wouldn't mind having, because he takes a shot here. Eyes up the, well, first he gets rid of that player coming at him. Eyes up that goal mouth. Nearly in a stand, hammers one. I would say that's a good 100 yards, no mistake. Lucas Ariano picking up goal number 2 within the first 3 minutes here of this opening chukker. And they won the throw-in again. Merlos now, Agustin, they call him Tincho. You can see he's wearing the captain's armband. He's on the ball. And you don't want to let Velera start getting away with too many goals here early on. That's going to make it a tall order for them to get back. A nice little ball up to the front door. Trying to control it. Florencio Merlos, but again, Lucas Ariano everywhere. And now on the move over that halfway line. Here she comes. First touch of the match there by Hope Ariano. And Tincho all of a sudden having to get all hands on deck as, well, Velera, no signs of them slowing down. So Tincho now, nice pass, sends all of his troops upfield. A near side backhand attempt from Lucas, couldn't quite make the connection, but Bautista Alessandrini did make that connection, and now she's got to be careful here. Hope Ariano, as this could be the first, well, I was going to say possible shot on goal. That ball is still running, and it's still running. Now, I wouldn't mind having another look at that, who it actually came off, so a good answer. Here we have the replay. And coming down the field was the man with the number 4. And that will go beautifully, beautifully through the upright. So a good answer coming back straight away here for Buena Vibra. They're going to have a very, very quick little courtesy change. So after what looked like the Velera show starting, it very quickly, well, they were able to contain them and bring it back. Nice picture there of Celestino Merlos playing alongside, obviously, Florencio Merlos and, of course, Tincho Merlos. So a Merlos affair, if you will. Players coming back out. And they know how important this game is. This game, as I say, if Buena Vibra could or would win this, then they would have a chance within a 3-way shootout to still qualify, but that's a tall order because that combination, Sailor Schwaber, Bautista Alessandrini, Hope Ariana, Lucas Ariana, is not an easy team to crack as they come back to that halfway line. Just to make it easier for you, Hope Ariana wearing the light helmet. Sailor Schwab, I believe she's wearing a black helmet, or at least a dark-coloured helmet. There she is coming out of the throw-in. And that other young lady over on the far side in the blue shirt, of course, that is Juliana Tarazona, wearing the number 2. Picked up by Lucas. A little touch. Now then, will Hope get to it? No, she's going to allow Bautista to do something with this ball. Turns it nicely. Down comes the hammer. Plays it back. Not quite as clean as they would have liked. Careful here on the approach to goal because there he is, Lucas. Little backhand shot, nicely played. Oh, a little bit unlucky there. Couldn't quite get a hold of that. Sailor Schwaber, and I believe, yeah, we have a whistle. Let's have another look at this. This is where it all starts. Comes around the bend. The backhand coming from Lucas. And looks to me like already on that line, if that is the late whistle, we had a blue player jumping on that line very, very quickly. And as a result of that, ball will be dropped on the halfway line. So, yeah, a very good call as in that play, that player just coming across, despite the fact that Velera thought they had possession. And you can see there, umpire Del Schwitz dropping that ball on the halfway line. So a foul, a right-of-way violation against Velera, and a hit from the halfway line for Buena Vibra. And you can see the man there with the 7-goal handicap, former 10-goal player. Tincho Merlos just teeing up that ball, and the way he's doing that, it would suggest he's going to try and drill this one deep, deep into the half of Velera. If indeed he is the man who is going to take the shot. No, it's not. He's going to leave this one. But he teed it up very nicely. So here we go then with the number 4. Celestino Merlos plays it out to the right, looking for Tincho. The backhand shot coming. They need to turn quickly. Nice touch here on the near side by Alessandrini. And he will leave that one for Hope. Hope runs into a little bit of traffic, plays it out towards the ball. Oh, that's a perfect pass if you can pick that up on the near side. Very unlucky there for Alessandrini. Second row of attackers are pushing that ball further forward. The backhand coming from Buena Vibra over that halfway line. A quick snap under the pony's belly, I think that was, from Florencio Merlos. Of course, these youngsters so confident. having seen them play in the PTFs and over the years, and how they've made leaps and bounds in their progress. On the approach now, plenty of time, just checking up that pony. A little cheeky steal, and well, that's one of those cases, if you snooze, you lose in scenarios. Ball didn't quite go through. They've got to be a bit quicker here on that defense to clear that ball. You see it went out wide. So once again, Tincho Merlos will, no, beg your pardon. It'll be Celestino Merlos to get things underway. Taps it into play, a little deflection. And now let's see what he can do here. Bautista. Alessandrini might go for the direct shot. And he does, but it also ever so slightly goes wide. He had a little bit more time, should have maybe taken that little extra second. But again, Velera, from the word get, or from that first ball that was thrown in, putting a lot of pressure on Buena Vibra. They want to secure their spot in the final. And that will bring us to the end of our first chukker. So 2-1. Velera coming off on a very good start. Make sure you don't miss the action. We'll be right back here. CTV Sports, the Halo Polo 6-Gold Trophy 2025. Well, a quick pony change. You can see the players not wasting any time, coming straight back out to continue here with chukker number 2. Good shot here of the team in blue, Buena Vibra. Let me just give you a quick rundown, and I can tell you now that, as I suspected, I beg your pardon, no, Juliana is playing the number 2, I do apologize. Florencio Merlos at number 1, Juliana Tarazona at number 2, Agustin Merlos at number 3, and Celestino Merlos at number 4. They are the team in blue, Buena Vibra, picking up a goal there in that opening chukker by Celestino Merlos. Velera in the pink, led by Sailor Schwaber. At number 1, the young 15-year-old playing off -1. Bautista Alessandrini, the number 2, also coming in for 1-goal handicap. And then Hope Ariano, 2 goals. And, of course, Lucas Ariano picking up 2 goals in that opening chukker, playing off 3 goals at the number 4 position. A couple of words there of instructions coming from Tincho to his number 4, to Celestino Merlos. Might just want to have a quick pony change before they crack on here with chukker number 2. It also seems to be wanting to change his mallet, or maybe that's what it was. So away we go. Everybody's back on the field. Play will, of course, resume where play ended at the end of that first chukker. 2-1, as I say, is how they left the field after 1 period of play. Ball came out of bounds, went out of bounds by a shot on goal by Velera. So Buena Vibra have it. And Celestino Merlos, once the umpire calls play, which he is about to do, just having a few words there with Tincho Merlos, and then as soon as that is all rectified, he will call play, and Celestino will get chukker number 2 underway. Quick chance to remind everybody that not long now, a little under 3 weeks to go. Very much looking forward to that. Friday, March 21st, 7th annual Nick Roldan Sunset Polo White Party, hosted by Grant Gansey and, of course, Grand Champions Polo Club. And if you haven't already gotten your tickets, I've been told they've been selling very fast. You might still get a chance to pick up some tickets at sunsetpolo.com. Go to sunsetpolo.com and secure your tickets. We've got 3 big acts, apparently. That's what the word is on the street here. Couldn't tell you who they are. They'd probably shoot me if I did, but I don't even know. So But they've always been absolutely great events here. So Nick Roldan and Grant Gansey hosting the 7th Sunset Polo White Party on Friday, March the 21st. And of course, we will be down there as well, bringing you live coverage of the charity match. It's all, of course, in aid of a good cause. But now let's go back to the action here. And let's see if nerves have calmed down a little bit. Another long ball coming from Lucas Ariano. Very long ball indeed. The pickup, beautifully done on the near side by you-know-who, Hope Ariano. Can she get another piece of it? A little touch, well played here. And the little flick of the wrist came off the player there in defense. But what a great play, once again, by Velera. More than just knocking on the door here of Buena Vibra. And I noticed that in the opening chukker, little bit quicker on the cleaning up on the defense here to get that ball out of that red or that danger zone. Might just help matters a little bit, because you give Velera half a chance and they will score. In comes the knock-in again from Celestino Merlos. And straight away on him was Bautista Alessandrini. Well, they managed to control the ball, and now Tincho. He, as we know, former 10-goaler, big hitter, plays it out to the left-hand side. A great pass, a bouncing ball, doesn't make it easy to control. And a pick-up once again here by Velera on the boards. Nicely done by Hope Ariano. Wants a little bit of space, wants to move the ball away from the board. She's got to be careful. Florencia Merlos is coming right behind. In comes the hard ride off here from Merlos. Tincho sends it back on the near side. But Lucas Ariano read it, felt it, knew it was coming. Oh, I like this. I like this very much. He nearly got away with it. Young Florencio Merlos taking on the 3-goaler Lucas Ariano. But right under the watchful eye there of the mounted official Delschwitz. Let's have a look at what happened. Takes it around, loses it, yeah, and that right there could have been the... and then we had another bit of traffic coming in from the number 2. So a lot going on there. Juliana Tarazona coming across. That's how I read it. And it's going to go in favor, and that makes sense. It's going to go in favor of Velera, and they're going to get a penalty. And based on where that foul took place, we'll know for sure in just a moment. A penalty 4. So yeah, it's a penalty 4 in favor of Velera for that right-of-way infraction. Unintentional, no doubt. A lot of traffic in that last play. But if there's one man who doesn't miss a trick, it's definitely that man out there in the striped shirt, Dale Schwetz. Here we go then, Lucas Ariano to possibly make it his 3rd goal of the game. Puts it wide. Unlucky. And you can see he was slightly in the finish there in the follow-through, slightly rolling that wrist, which made that ball go out to the left-hand side from the point of view of the player. On the right-hand side, of course, here on your screen. So once again, another knock-in coming for Buena Vibra, taken by Celestino Merlos. Out to the boards. Powerful little backhander. Nice touch by Hope. Couldn't control it. In comes Tincho. Now, Tincho, I would not be surprised if he's going to want to run this one himself. Well, at least as far as he can. A deflection. Everybody overrides except this young man, Florencio Merlos. Sends it back to Tincho. Tincho hammers one into the midfield section. And that would have been a great pickup. But it's turned around by Sailor Schwaber. She's still on the ball. Well played, Sailor. The open backhand, little gap, just the smallest of gaps, but Hope. Hope was there. Able to untangle and give Lucas Ariano a chance. He's going to hammer that one downfield. Let's see if it comes on the stick side here of Alessandrini. That would have been the perfect scenario. The backhand, new line created, a dead ball. In comes Hope. On the near side, pushed across. Leaves it now for Lucas, and he's going to try and put it through, but maybe Hope can take this on the near side. She can. It had a deflection, and Lucas is there to finish it. It's clearly not quite happy. But to me, that ball definitely went over the line. See, you see Lucas coming down the line. Yeah, he's appealing there, but letting advantage play, and then in front of goal. Well, the ball went over. Will that goal stand? As we have a very quick courtesy change. Be interesting to see. Yep. Thank you very much. So that goal is official. Just waiting for our producer to confirm that with me. Thank you very much. So despite the little possible foul which could have been blown, the advantage was given, and Lucas Ariano picks up his third goal and makes it 3-1. We're in the second chukker already. A little over 2 minutes remaining. As Buena Vibra need to do what they did after those initial 2 goals came from Lucas in the first chukker. That's when Tincho turned up the heat a little bit, teed it up so nicely that Celestina picked up that opening goal. So a little bit more of that would help, as everybody is back on the field very, very quickly here to get chukker number 2 going. 2 minutes, as I say, a little over 2 minutes remaining. Ball's about to be thrown into play. Temperatures dropped quite a bit overnight, but it's a beautiful sunny day. Ideal conditions for both the ponies and, of course, the players. And away we go. Hope they're taking on Merlos. Everybody overrides. Alessandrini takes his time to stop and turn, and he saw that Lucas was already going upfield as there was an appeal coming from Hope. Advantage given. Back to Bautista. Alessandrini, the shot on goal will just go wide. And of course, with a 4-chukker match, you've got to play a different game, in so much that you don't have the luxury of having an extra 2 chukkers. You've got to get the job done within 4 chukkers, and with so much at stake here, especially for Buena Vibra, they need to be playing more of an offensive strategy. Try and hold on to possession for as long as they can. Once again, Bauti. Alessandrini trying to give the ball back to Hope. Hope will take it, but she's got a player on her hip there, and none other than the 7-goaler. Plays out across field. Tincho steals it. Tells Juliana Tarazona to make a little space for him. He's on the boards now. Hope will stick with him. Needs to allow him to make that initial play. But of course, she's very experienced. Yeah, she could pointing out there exactly how much space he had. Good call there from Hope. And ball back to brother Lucas. Stops, turns. Has a little bit of traffic. Needs to clear, does so. Didn't hit that cleanly. Gets a second chance. It's in the air, but it's still Lucas Ariano. Now he's in a very good spot, takes the shot, a slight deflection. Hope will try and, well, she tried to play a backhand and put it back towards where brother Lucas was coming down the line, comes off the pony and over the back line. So no score on that play, and that will bring us to the end of chukker number 2. So just the 1 goal in favor of Velera. Let's see what they talk about at the halftime break. We'll be right back for chukker 3 and 4 in this very important game of the Halo Polo 6-Goal Trophy 2025.
have an opportunity. Santos Bellini gonna fire one from 60. Oh, off the post.
Polo school is the funnest thing I've become involved with in the last year of my life.
I mean, the confidence to be able to play an event in beach polo, Miami Beach, and snow polo in Aspen.
Our dedicated instructors have years of polo experience and are CHA certified.
It's important to us to come back and have a really good experience.
Every time you leave the gates from the polo school, you're hungry for more.
If you are in the area, I suggest you make your way to Sunset Chocolate Cocktail, because this is the fun type polo match. It's where everyone's relaxing, chilling, just having a great time. We have great hors d'oeuvres and a special drink for the day.
This place is special because of the unique environment and nature that you have around here.
There's an endless amount of things to do here in Aspen Valley, so this is the place to be in the summer.
Great group, it's like a big family. We're all, on the field it's intense, we compete, but off the field we do a lot of fun stuff.
Oh, it's like playing in the polo heaven. It's perfect.
Once again, a very warm welcome and a very good morning to one and all tuned in here at CTV Sports, and of course everybody down at the field at Santa Rita Polo Farm. A very important game taking place here. We've just had the first two chukkers of the Halo Polo 6-Gold Trophy 2025. You could call it a sort of a semi-final here, if you will, to get through to the final. Buena, Vibra, they're in the blue shirts. They're 1-1. They lost to the Polo School, but they beat the Three Graces. That's where that 1-1 comes from. Velera out in the pink shirts there this morning. They have a 2-0. They beat the Polo School and they beat the Three Graces. So they are through. And if they could win this game here today, they would have a 3-0, and that would be matched by Smithfield, who already came through at top of their bracket. They are already in the final. I'm sure they're watching this. Once again, congratulations to Smithfield Farms for doing so well and making it through to the final. And I'm sure, as I said, they'll be watching the outcome of this match, because that will determine if it ends with a win for Velera today. They will also be 3-0, so they will automatically be through to the final. However, should Buena Vibra, and that is very much possible, win this game here this morning, we would then have a three-way shootout between Buena Vibra, Velera, and the Polo School. But that is all a speculation. For now, let's see how they do, if they can actually turn this around, because the first two chukkers are very much going in favor of Velera. 2 goals picked up by Lucas Ariano in the first chukker, and then a goal also in the third, making it 3 goals to the 1 goal only scored by Buena Vibra, and that was in chukker number 1. So they have a bit of work to do. But if this young man here, Bautista Alessandrini, if he can get another early goal here in chukker number 3, that would certainly increase the pressure on Buena Vibra. Ball is dropped, left for Tincho, Merlos, and he will hammer that one downfield in the hope that a blue shirt with the name Merlos on it will get a piece of it. Nicely done here again by Hope Ariano, the initial hook, but here he comes up to the front door, keeps his head down, very nice, and it's cleared. Cleared again by, well, you know who, one of our very best, if not one of the best at the moment in ladies, women's polo, Hope Ariano. All round very, very strong, not only at the front, but likes to roll up her sleeves and get involved. And of course, it's great to see 2 siblings working together. She's got brother Lucas Ariano out there. He's the young man with the green helmet, just coming across your screen there, waiting for that ball from Alessandrini. Bauti Alessandrini. Hope has done the rotation well. Lucas just tucks behind. Hope controls it. Can she finish it with a near side forehand shot? Well, she's tried to. It's cleared, kept in play as Buena Vibra doing a very good job here in cleaning up, but they didn't clean it up well enough. As now Lucas Ariano wants to avoid any kind of traffic. Hope appealing, and I think it's quite easy to see what happened there. Let's see if the umpire saw it the way we saw it here at CTV headquarters. The turn by Lucas, that's all very good. And then it's left behind for Hope. And that blue player turning on the ball and cutting across the right of way of Hope Ariano. And I'm pretty sure that's how Dale saw it as well. Because as a result of that play and the vicinity of where that, to the goal where that play took place, we will have an open goal penalty. Not what you now need for Buena Vibra, but exactly in line with what Velera would like. Pick up another very important goal to increase that pressure. And let's see, will it be Bautista Alessandrini to take this? I think it might be. Lucas took, I think, the majority of the penalties in the last game they played. So a big chance here for Bautista Alessandrini. Open goal penalty. Open goal penalty 2. No mistake. Well played. Bautista picking up his first of the game, and that makes it 4 goals to 1. So now the pressure even more on for Buena Vibra. Not, I'm sure, the way they wanted to see the second half of this very important game start. We are, of course, in bracket number 2. As I mentioned, Smithfield already winning their bracket convincingly with a 3-0. So back to the halfway line we go. 4 minutes, a good 4 minutes remaining here in chukker number 3. Ball's back in play. And the man who just scored will win that throw-in. Going up with him, beg your pardon, is, of course, Hope Ariano. Ball is turned, and in comes Lucas. And you've got to be in control of your mallet at all times. Lucas stops, turns, has a little gap. Challenge coming, but only as far as Alessandrini. A lot of space. His mallet clearly, or his mallet head, I should say, seen better days. And that ball will go out of bounds, so a quick new mallet is in order here, or in need, I should say, for Bautista Alessandrini. Good shot here. Excuse me, good shot here of Hope Ariana coming back to her pony lines for a, well, I'm sure it'll be a flying change. There it is. So 3:24 on the clock. They are very close to making it through to the final. And on that note, let me just remind you, the final of the 6 goal, Saturday, the 8th of March. 12 o'clock, the subsidiary final due to take place at 10 o'clock. Remember, go to gcpolo.com for verification. and any updates that you might see on the schedule, but that is how it is looking at the moment. They're going to have the sub-final on Saturday morning and then the final at 12 o'clock. But of course, tomorrow, Friday the 7th of March, big game coming up in the USPA Bronze Trophy. Casablanca will be taking on Global Port. Again, a lot at stake there as well. We'll tell you more about that, of course, nearer the time. So a lot of polo coming up your way this weekend. I'll be always happy to welcome you either at Grand Champions Polo Club Fieldside or, of course, here on CTV Sports, which will be bringing you all the coverage of all our games, everything from 6 to 26. Biggest club in the United States of America, playing at all levels. Not forgetting, of course, and we've had 2 fantastic PTS Polo Training Foundation days here on this very field, no less, and the field next to the Aspen Valley field, the Buenos Aires field. And then, of course, every Wednesday, the Polo School Women's League taking place. And my goodness, what a big compliment to all those ladies who've been coming. Not only that's increasing, but also the way these ladies have been playing has been absolutely phenomenal. Now let's go back to the action and see what Lucas Ariano can do here. Advantage given. Lucas, he's within range, wants to get a little bit closer to get in a position to open those shoulders and take a shot. A little deflection, left behind now. Then what can Hope do? Well, she can leave the first player behind, takes a shot on goal. Well, that is what she does all day long. You give her half a chance, and Hope, clinical, cheeky as well, just takes the ball, turns it around, and cool as a cucumber. Here you see it again, just taking her time, sees the first player come and say, you're not having this, and then bang, with a little bit of a slice, puts it through. The first goal for Hope Ariano, and that makes it 5-1. So I think that spot in the final is within reach, more so as this third chukker continues. Back to the halfway line we go. Waiting for that fine umpire there, Mr. Del Schwetz, to throw the ball into play. He does so. And away we go. A lot of traffic again coming round the outside there, and to the dismay of Buena Vibra. Let's have another look. The ball is thrown into play, and there is the first touch by the number 3 in blue. Ball came through, but there was no real speed on that play. But again, great eye. So this is going to be a big... Yeah, Velera clearly coming across, unintentional on that throw-in. But the way I saw it as well, that there was already a player who had established himself or themselves on that right-of-way. And even at the throw-in, and that's, of course, sometimes a tricky situation for the mounted officials, is to identify, well, that ball was thrown in, who had the first touch, who jumped on that first line, who had possession. And this was, I think, a pretty clear open shot case. So Tincho Merlos, former 10-goal player, will take this penalty for. Didn't quite go all the way. Slight deflection. It's turned back, and now Velera could pick up on this and run away with it. Again, we're keeping a close eye on the clock. That clock is ticking down. A good minute and a half remaining here in chukker number 3. And a nice pass up to Lucas. Gets it over that halfway line. Gets the support coming in from Alessandrini. And he knows that over on to his left side, he's got Sailor Schwaber also there. There's the under the neck shot. Now then, who can get onto this? It's cleared. Kept in play. Well played here by Buena Vibra. As away we go on the near side. Lucas coming back as well. Tincho will once again spank that one up to the front door. Now this could be a nice little run and a nice break here for Celestino Merlos. Needs to control it, keeps his head down, a bouncing ball. But that is how you play polo. Well done indeed, Celestino Merlos. A great run after that second pass coming from Tincho. You see it here again. Pretty pass, as my dear friend Dale would say, a very pretty pass. Aiming for that far post, and then just gets the putter out, puts it away. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And that is the second goal for Buena Vibra. But they are definitely running out of time here. We're going to get another throw in before the end of chukker number 3. Can they win the throw in? They can, but have they got the time and the space to take that ball upfield? Away we go once again with Merlos. Tincho has her Pariano on his hip, and she will stick with that 7-goaler. Tries to hook him there on the near side. Remember, no right of way on the near side. Tincho needs to be quick. He's running out of time here. Yeah, that's what I would have suggested. Just hammer one down. And if you're lucky, you might get a nice little pickup. Oh, very, very unlucky by Juliana Tarazona. Would have liked to have seen her pick up a goal. Well, what came first, the chicken or the egg, the bell or the whistle? Let's see, because the clock clearly showing that there was no more time left. And we will find out exactly what went on when we come back. Stay with us. One more chukker coming up. CTV Sports, the Halo Polo 6-goal 2025.
Playing in a dedicated women's polo league is great for progressing your polo. It's great for us to play together as women, to have a chance to take to the field with some of the best polo players in the world. It's helping us come together, improve our polo and keep up playing a regular high level of polo.
Like, I'm learning so much. I am shadowing some of the best women players in the sport, and it's just been an incredible journey, really.
I have played at Santa Rita before and I love it here. It's a fantastic club. They do so much for not only just polo but women's polo, so we're very excited to be here, and huge thanks to Melissa and Mark for having us.
Polo school is the funnest thing I've become involved with in the last year of my life.
Give me the confidence to be able to play an event in beach polo, Miami Beach, and snow polo in Aspen.
Our dedicated instructors have years of polo experience and are CHA certified.
It's important to us to come back and have a really good experience.
Every time you leave the gates from the polo school, you're hungry for more.
Welcome back, everybody. Well, what an exciting game this has been so far. It's been very much Velera in the driving seat here from the get-go. But we are, of course, waiting for confirmation on what we think, or what we believe was the case in that last play. And it was, again, all about that lesser angle. Umpire Del Schwed's probably just explaining to Lucas Ariano, you can see him there in the middle of your screen, what exactly happened. The lesser angle clearly on a player from Buena Vibra. I believe it was Florencio Merlos who had jumped on that line very, very quickly. That's how we saw it here at CTV Sports Studio. As we'll just wait to see what Del Schwed's decided, or how he saw it. But it would appear that yeah, so that's as we suspected. There was a right-of-way infringement. There was a lesser angle on that last play, and as a result of that, we will have an open goal penalty too for Buena Vibra. Well, this is, you could not have started chukker 4 in any better way. That will bring them, if they can convert now, within 2 goals. It is currently 5 goals to 2. And if they can pick up a goal here now, well, that could still put a bit of pressure on Velera. Early doors here in chukker number 4. And, of course, Agustin Tincho Merlos will attempt to put this one through. Open goal, yep, no mistake, penalty 2, and there is goal number 3. So 5 goals to 3, and plenty of time for Buena Vibra to pick up another, at least 1, possibly 2 goals to push this into, well, a very exciting latter half of Chaka number 4, but there is still quite a bit of work to be done here, and Velera need to keep their wits about on them, because as I said, this Buena Vibra team, very, very strong. Of course, the experience from Tincho Merlos, priceless for these youngsters. But then, of course, you've got the sibling combination of Ariano, and you give either one a chance like this from the throw-in or from the knock-in, and there it is, goal number 4 for Lucas Ariano. So a quick answer to that last play, and it all started by winning the so important throw-in. Just lets his mallet do the work, nearly fumbled it, corrects himself, nicely done. Goal number 4, as I say, for Lucas Ariano. So they restore that 3-goal advantage, 6 goals to 3, and still a good 5 minutes remaining here in Chaka number 4. Ball back in play. Now can the Blues pick this one up and run with it? Well done indeed. And that is Juliana Tarazona. Little cut shot, plays it across. She's going to want another piece of this one. Unlucky, tucking in right behind all 3 Merloses, Florencio, Celestino and Agustin. But then there always is that Bautista Alessandrini doing a great job. Leaves it behind for Lucas Ariano. This is a special delivery pass. Looking for Alessandrino. Can he outrun him? The cut shot, here it comes. Well, that to me is a Nick roll down any day of the week. Cracking goal here. A cut shot by Bautista Alessandrini. And all of a sudden, it is the Velera show once again. Watch this cut shot. Approach, opens the shoulders, bang. Aiming for the far post. Well played. And what a cracking goal for Bautista Alessandrini. 4 goals. Now the advantage. At the end of Chaka number 1, it was 2 goals to 1 for Velera. At the end of Chaka number 2, it was 3 goals to 1. 5 goals to 2 then in Chaka number 3. So they've been keeping their average of 1.75 goals. I'm just working it out as I think it would be very much up to speed. 2 in the first, 1 in the second, 2 in the third, and now already 2 in the fourth, as Merlos tries to run through. And we have a whistle on that play. Let's just have a look. It all started here with Tincho Merlos. Long drive downfield. Lucas will take the man first, or at least he tried to. Now, was there a call on reaching? Let's see how Del Schwett saw it down there. You can see the players, and I do like that. Very, very fair, very sportsmanlike. Yeah, looks like he might get done. Of course, that is a hazard to put your mallet in front of the pony's legs. So a reaching foul, I'm sure, will be the outcome of that. The last courtesy change of the match, and my last time for this broadcast to remind you, if you haven't done so already, to get your tickets for the Sunset Polo, which of course is this year the 7th edition, the 7th annual Nick Roldan Sunset Polo White Party, hosted of course by Grant Gansey and Grand Champions Polo Club. Tickets are going fast. Sunsetpolo.com is where you can pick up those tickets. It promises to be another fantastic day, all for a good cause. And as I mentioned earlier, we have, I believe, no less than 3 surprise acts coming up this year. Del Schwetz, myself, we will of course be down there as well, all dressed in white, as I'm sure everybody else will be as well, hence the name, the Sunset Polo White Party. So we look forward to seeing you there, and that is coming up on Friday, March the 21st, which I believe by that time here in America, the clocks will have gone forward or back. I can't remember, I always get confused every year. Do they go forwards? Do they go backwards? It's a couple of weeks, I think it's about 10 to 12 or maybe 14 days ahead of Europe. They put the clocks forward always the last Sunday, I believe, in March. So we'll already be in so-called summertime. As we now wait for Dershowitz to appoint and relay the decision on that last play. To me, it quite clearly looked like Buena Vibra was coming across a little bit too much there. So let's see what Dershowitz decides. A man, of course, who himself a former high goal professional and also one of the best umpires in the business, has the incredible talent not only to identify even the slightest of fouls, but also to break them down like nobody else can. So here we go then. As I suspected, it's going to be a hit from the spot, a 5-8 in favor of Velera. And possession is now, of course, the key word here for both of these teams. If they can hold on to the ball and work the clock in their favor, then the job that they set out to do here on this beautiful Thursday morning will be completed. For me, goal of the match, clearly it was that goal from Bautista Alessandrini with that amazing cut shot that we saw just a few plays ago. Hope Ariano would like to finish with a little note by herself. Finish it now with a nice little goal, but it'll be picked up by Molos. And let's keep a look at that clock. A good 2.5 minutes remaining, but Lucas will send it back. Monston, near side backhand shot. And she nearly picked it up like a lacrosse player with her mallet. Couldn't quite control it. So let's see if they can also finish strong. It's always nice to finish on a high, even if you haven't won the game. But you've got to give it up to Velera. Very well tuned in, all four of them. Hope working it, still Hope working it. Yeah, like I say, she wants to leave the field with a high, and the way she just works that ball and will not quit, that is brilliant. The effort once again here by Hope Ariano. Very hard worker. And we had a whistle. Let's see in the replay exactly what happened. Still Hope leaves one player behind. That was Florencio. Yep, well, there you have it quite clearly. I mean, you couldn't be more blatant if you tried coming across. So should be a pretty easy decision here for Dershowitz. And there we have it, an open goal penalty. And I'm pretty sure that will seal the deal for Velera if they can put this one through. Just a little over 2 minutes remaining. And Velera can look forward to their next game. The final, of course, of the Halo Polo 6 goal, which will be on Saturday, as I said, 12 o'clock against Smithfield Farms. And that promises to be another exceptional match and an exceptional final, because the level of play at this 6 goal has been absolutely phenomenal. Mind you, it has been from everything from 6 to 26. The 8 goal that we're also doing, the 12 goal, absolutely cracking Polo. But here we go then. Bautista Alessandrini. Could have, should have put that one away. You don't really want to start celebrating too early. There's still plenty of time. A lot can happen in just under 2 minutes. Here we go then. The knock-in coming from Tincho Molos. Couldn't take it any further. Alessandrini would like another chance to put everything right. But with a cushion of 4 goals and 1.5 minutes remaining, I'm sure you won't have any sleepless nights. Another whistle on that last play. Little backhand shot, and away we go. Yeah. So, probably one of the last, well, I would imagine or think this could be the last penalty shot of the game. And it's going to go in favor of, obviously, of Buena Vibra. Once again, Tincho Molos to take this this penalty. It would bring him up to 4-7. Well, by the time they get back to the halfway line, And then, of course, subject to them winning that next throw-in, it's going to be very narrow, time-wise, to try and turn this around. And 1:20 is the actual time left to play here in Chukka number 4. So a bit of a pressure shot, but definitely a good way to end this game for Buena Vibra. And as I say, taken by Tincho Merlos. Puts it wide, but it looks like the ball might still just be in play now. It runs over that line ever so slightly. So big opportunity, not taken advantage of. And now I'm sure Velera, who have the ball, have less than a minute to go here. Came out to take on Buena Vibra, and they did that, if you remember, Chukka number 1 from the get-go. Little under the next shot, but it would be nice to see Buena Vibra finish on a high, and Tincho Merlos will do everything to do exactly that. Takes it out to the right-hand side of the field. I thought he might have had enough space to finish it off with a little under the neck. Little touch there by Hope Ariano. The ball is cleared. Take it out of that danger zone as the clock ticks down, and let's see if Celestino Merlos, if he can be the man to finish on a high here for Buena Vibra. And also that ball not going anywhere near where it should. So Velera and Sailor Schwaber will try and clear it. Hope nicely backed up. The last few seconds of play, I think it's safe to say, congratulations, Velera, making it through to the Halo Polo 6-Gold Trophy final. Well done. Sailor Schwaber, Bautista, Alessandrini, Hope Ariano, and Lucas Ariano. Well played. Commiserations, but a great display by Buena Vibra, Florencio Merlos, Juliana Tarazona, Agustin Merlos, Celestino Merlos. Well done indeed to one and all. That is it from us for the moment. Remember, tomorrow, March 7th, the USPA Bronze Trophy continues. Casablanca against Global Port. Very much looking forward to that. Hope to welcome you tomorrow morning, 11 o'clock here on CTV Sports. From all of us, enjoy the rest of your day and tune in tomorrow at 11. Many thanks.